If you're new here, I'm training for an Ironman 70.3 next summer and a full Ironman after that. Before we get into the numbers, I need to tell you where I'm actually coming from, because the starting point isn't really the numbers, it's everything that came before. I started playing hockey when I was 5 years old. For 20 years, that was the entire shape of my life. The locker room, friends, trips, the competition, and I loved everything it gave me. So when I quit hockey, there was a hole that was hard to fill. I tried different sports, motocross a few years. People underestimate how fit the top riders are. 2 45-minute motos at high heart rate, that mix of endurance and adrenaline, it scratched some of the same itch that hockey did for me. After that came years of training without a real reason, a bit of gym work, then CrossFit. I like the group, the culture of pushing yourself, but I was never going to compete at it, and volume started feeling like a chore instead of something I loved. Combine that with a lot of work, and I just stopped enjoying it. Recovery suffered, motivation dropped, and eventually I had to step away completely just to get some space. So the last couple of years, I just trained the way I felt like: skiing, running, lifting, nothing really structured and nothing serious. A lot of the time has gone into work. Building the business has given me breathing room, but it hasn't made me happy on its own. I don't want a life that's only work. So this Ironman thing isn't really about Ironman. It's about having something that pulls me forward again, something physical and mental at the same time, and something with a bigger why than I had since I stopped playing hockey. Now, the honest truth about my status. I'm weighing in at 96 kilos. It's higher than I wanted, but that comes down over the next years as I do more cardio workouts. So yeah, I'm not stressing about that too much. My Garmin estimates my VO2 max to be at 51. I tested it formally 3 or 4 years ago and landed in the same range, so I trust that it's somewhere around that. But later in this series I will take a new test together with my coach. I also did a fresh FTP test when I got the bike. I gotta say, I feel a lot better than this already, but for the test I got 255 FTP, and I will do another test when the summer is over. And my longest ride so far is 135 kilometers in some terrible weather. It turned out to be hard, but completely doable. The 70.3 is 90, so that should be fine. And I will go for some more 100 to 125k rides really soon, just to get used to it and get a feel for it. Running is by far the hardest right now. At 96 kilos, every long run is felt in the knees, in the ankles, and the legs. And I did a half marathon in the woods and got a surprise with 5 kilometers with wet and muddy run, and that really took a toll on my knees and ankles. But for the 70.3, at least it's going to be on firm ground. I will try to get a brick workout this summer with bike and a half marathon, just to see how it feels and how my legs handle it. So right now I'm starting to get some progress on the bike and also on the run, but I haven't started swimming yet, so I'm really curious to see how that goes this winter. But hopefully I can swim 2k calm when we hit May next year. For my training these days, I'm doing a 6-week program with one deload week. I will do a full video on my program later on. But yeah, this Ironman, it really isn't about the Ironman. It's about having something that pulls me forward again, and that's it. That's the whole reason.